Hi, this is Val Bradley. I'm with the Human Services Research Institute, and I'm here with my co-authors of a report that came out of a meeting held in 2019, an international meeting on self-direction. So what is self-direction? Simply put, self-direction really puts the person needing services in the driver's seat. Self-direction is really the newest and fastest growing platform for delivering community-based long-term services and supports. It creates a direct connection between the public entity and the individual, rather than channeling resources to providers who in turn offer services. In other words, self-direction eliminates the middleman, places the purchasing of resources within the power of the individual. With self-direction, public funders enter into agreements with people who have disabilities or older adults. The participant then develops a plan and has the ability to both identify the services they want and also to hire those people they need to support them. Again, this puts people with disabilities, older adults, people who are self-directing in the driver's seat.
This is Bevin Croft, and I'll describe the match. It was a joint initiative with the International Institute for Disability Leadership and the International Institute for Mental Health Leadership, and co-hosted by the Human Services Research Institute and Applied Self-Direction in Boston, Massachusetts, USA, over 2 days in September 2019. There were people with disabilities, their family members and loved ones, direct support workers, program administrators, and researchers in attendance, hailing from Australia, New Zealand, the United States, and England. Over the 2 days, we shared models and developments with one another, and we sought in all of our activities to center people with lived experience, to listen and to dialogue and understand how self-direction can improve. We used a highly structured World Cafe format to share common challenges, brainstorm solutions, and chart a path forward for the future.
This is Highsmith Rich. There were several key takeaways that presented themselves from our discussions during the match, including the importance of equity in outreach and truly person-centered planning, the value of using data when demonstrating benefits and best practices, the need for a well-qualified and compensated workforce, the importance of self-advocacy and peer-run organizations, and the need to address systemic resistance to self-direction in both policy and legislation. Next steps for those involved include demystifying self-direction to increase accessibility, doing a better job of highlighting the values and outcomes of self-direction, including expanded relationships, employment, and community membership, increased education regarding best practices, and an increase in self-direction opportunities in the mental health system.
This is Miso Kwak. So why should we care about self-direction? When each person can make choices about what and how their support needs will be met, the supports people receive will be more meaningful and effective. We hope that what we learned from the International Self-Direction Exchange prompts you to reflect on how people around you are currently receiving supports. Is there anything you can do to expand self-direction? Perhaps you could let your friends who are receiving former supports and services know about self-direction. Or you could see if your workplace can contribute to making policy changes that will enable more people to participate in self-direction. One effort, one person at a time.